Okay. Now, I went ahead and made all the golems, except for the thaumium one. And all of them are basically the same. It's just either 4 or 8, depending on whether it's a basic golem or a more advanced one. It requires modus, humanus, or spiritus, either 4 or 8 of each. And I've got files here, so each file contains 8. And whatever material they're made from. So the flesh golem would be a block of flesh, the straw golem would be a straw bale, the clay golem was a brick block, iron golem block of iron. The thaumium one was a little bit trickier because you have to use thaumium, a block of thaumium. But to make thaumium, basically it's just precantatio, which is the magic essentia, in the crucible, and then you just throw iron in, and it gives you back thaumium. So 9 of those make a block, and we are ready to summon our last little friend. And there we go, one thaumium golem. Oops, I keep doing that. Get back here. Alright. Now, see, we've got all the golems in here. Got a bunch of friends for Jeffrey, but none of them have animation cores, so they're all going to be, they'd all just stand around and stare at the floor. Not much company. So we're not going to bother putting them out. We might make some animation cores for them later, set them up as guards or something, patrolling, put them in, give them some patrol locations to run around in. But for right now, we are going to claim our reward. Yay! And be completely done with the magic ones. Nice! Let's see, did that open anything new in the end? No it did not. This was probably already the magic one. I'm just surprised that there's not one for like the steel-powered flight or the learning to skyblock. Well, Hell's Kitchen I think is pretty simple. Mainly it's stuff that you can automate with machinery, so I think I'm going to work on that next. I've already got some of it going with automation. Like, probably already did this hamburger one if I get to it. First I have to do all this stuff, make butter, cheese, heavy cream. Yeah. So, let's install this. Make sure that's a real heart. Yep. And, yeah. This thing's telling me it's time to do the activation ritual. Which I think I might actually do. I don't think I'm going to have time. Well, let's see what's in the reward bag. Oh, joy. What the? What am I supposed to do with these? Oh, well. We'll put them in here. And that would have been nice at the very beginning of the game, but this far in, it's pretty useless. Oh yeah, I did make some extra thaumium, a couple ingots more, and use them in a crafting table, and you get thaumium nuggets. Now, I think if you put them in here, like so, and a wand, you get thaumium caps, which we're going to need to make our staff work. Well, you don't have to use thaumium caps. I think you can use gold or silver or whatever. But I want to do thaumium, because they're supposed to be the best caps. So, let's see. A little bit of order, a little bit of ignis, a little bit of air. Oh, that's to just make the cap. Now, what do you need to infuse it? Ugh, Salus Mundus. Tension Aurum? Seriously? How much Aurum do I have left? 6. So that would be just enough to do 1. Alright. Let's see what I have in the way of beans. Smelt some stuff down. Because I haven't used Aurum in a while. Alright. Well, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back. And we're back. As you can see, I've already made 1 charged thaumium cap. Basically, it's just Salus Mundus and our thaumium caps that we made. I got the essentia down there that we need. And just tap it. Doesn't take long. Got some extra in case it decides to throw a fit. You never know when it's going to do that. And there we go. Easy peasy, lemon for breezy. Now, I think if we... Do I have to do it in here, I wonder? Put it in there. That and that. Whoa. Oh, that is a lot of... That might be a problem. Alright, so... How are we going to do this? Guess I'm going to have to make a silverwood staff first. Didn't realize this would be so expensive. Alright, well, let me make a few more wands and kind of work our way up here rather than trying to skip to the end like the doofus I am. And then we'll get back to this. Back again. So I ended up making a silverwood wand and using it to make a gold cap silverwood staff, which I think is going to have enough vis capacity to make our thaumium capped primal staff. But first it's got to charge up. And then I realize I'm a complete derp because you can't use silverwood staves, you can't use staves in the crafting bench. So that's not going to work. Well, what is better than a thaumium boss silverwood staff? How are you supposed to do this? I guess you gotta wear like runic armor and stuff. Anyways, but I do have a gold banded silverwood staff, which is pretty cool. Don't have any focuses for it yet. But I think I'm gonna work on it some more. Alright, a bit more experimentation, and I found that even with a full set of thermatists, whatever, thaumaturge's armor, well, robes, you can't actually make a primal core staff of the primal with charged thaumiums. It always costs more than even the best wand can hold. So I think the best you can hope for is a primal staff with either gold or maybe silver if you're lucky. So I'm going to make some silver caps and see if we can't put those on. So I made the caps, and let's see if they're going to work. And no, it just takes barely more than the maximum our staff can hold, our wand can hold. So looks like we're going for, well, silver was plan B, so gold will be plan C. There is no plan D, so hopefully this works. Need 2 of them. 1 and 2. Misclicking everywhere. There we go. A little bit of this. And 2 caps. Put that in there. 2 gold caps. And, yay, a primal staff. Well, it's not as good as we hoped for, but it's still cool. Because if you look, it slowly regenerates Vis essence over time. So I think from here we are going to make some some focuses for it, and see where we can go from there. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, so did a bit of work, basically charged up our staff here, and made a bunch of focuses for it, pretty much all the ones that I'm interested in. Don't really have a use for a portable hull or warding focus, and the primal focus basically explodes like TNT whenever it hits. We do not want to be firing that off up here on our Skyblock. Other than that, I've made a fire one, excavation, frost, shock, equal trade, and the 9 hells one. I kind of went a bit crazy with the equal trade over here, because I got tired of running around on cobblestone, so I kind of used up all our dirt to convert our cobblestone all over here into dirt. I don't care if stuff spawns or not, it's not going to hurt anything. As well, at least as far as like cows and sheep and stuff. Let this run for a while and got absolutely 0 wither skeleton skulls, which apparently the grinder will not work on auto spawner wither skeletons. So what I've been doing is turned the grinder off. I've been just going in here with my sword and armor and killing them, and fire doesn't hurt me at all. They can't do any damage because my blood network. And well, I didn't get any that time, but I've done that 3 or 4 times and ended up getting 2 wither skeleton skulls. So I think I'm going to just do this for a while, and when we come back, hopefully I will have enough skulls to summon the wither a few times and get our nether stars. Because I remember now I was going to use the nether stars to finish off our blood altar here, because I've already got all the runes that we need for a tier, what is it, 5 altar, but each corner has to have a beacon, and to make a beacon you need another star, and to get another star you have to kill the wither, and to kill the wither you have to summon the wither. When to summon the wither you need wither skeleton skulls, and to get wither skeleton skulls you got to kill wither skeletons. Which means either going to the nether, which we're not doing because it is hell in there. I actually had one of those zombie pigmen come through. He had some kind of weird power where he would fire, what are they called? Spiderwebs at me. Yeah, he would just spawn a spiderweb wherever I was standing and try to root me in place. A couple hits with our bound blade, he was toast. One of the other cool things that we got was the, let me show you off here, Peck's Curse I got from killing Pecks. Got lots of those. I think it's just a debuff. I never really messed with it. Fire you've already seen. Excavation basically just lets you dig like so. Where'd that dirt block go? I didn't pick it up. There it is. There we go. And put that there. And put the dirt back here. kind of neaten it up. Neaten is not a word, I don't think, but neatened it up, I suppose. What else? Okay. Excavation, frost, kind of weird. It flings a snowball or chunk of ice. I haven't actually used it on an enemy. I don't know what it does. Let's try it on this sheep over here. Here, sheep. It's kind of like arrows, in that they curve downward. How much damage did that do? 2.5 hearts. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's see. Then a shock. Lightning. Not much to see there. Pretty cool though. Got a long range. Pretty accurate. That just leaves equal trade, Vex Curse. That just leaves this one. 9 hells. Now what this one does is whenever you target something, it doesn't do anything unless, I'm right clicking right now, it doesn't do anything unless you've got an enemy targeted in your crosshairs. And then fires a little bat that flies over and sets them on fire and or explodes. Okay. And then once its target is dead, it dies too. Pretty cool. Some button. Alright. So, that's it for this episode. And I think next time we're gonna mess with the wither, because I think we're pretty much done with Skyblock here. I mean, I could do these cooking quests, but cooking. I mean, who cares? Bees and trees. I don't like bees. I don't like trees. The fish might be interesting just because I've never done it before, but I have no idea how to even start, and I'm not really into it. Hoarding is just basically get a whole bunch of junk that's otherwise pretty much useless. You don't need it. It's just bragging rights. And of course the quest series that just actually says bragging rights. Go with flow is just liquids. Get different kinds of liquids. We've already gotten most of these probably. It just hasn't counted. Make a bunch of potions. Ugh. Bragging rights. Yeah. Archmage's blood orb. So I'm going to call the quest book pretty much done. I'm not going to really mess with it anymore. I mean, I might get bored one day and just zip through them all and kind of bring back the series for like a epilogue with the end quests, but nah. Alright, that'll be it for this episode, and I will see you again next time. Bye.